Once upon a moonlit night, in the midst of a fog-laden town, there stood a Victorian house, shrouded in mystery and whispered tales of the supernatural. Its ornate facade, adorned with intricate carvings, sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to pass by. Unbeknownst to the world, within the confines of this sinister abode, a chilling tale of terror was about to unfold. It was a fateful day when Emily and James Adams, an adventurous couple seeking a fresh start, stumbled upon this eerie house. Lured by its macabre allure, they brushed aside their reservations and decided to make it their own. Little did they know that their choice would plunge them into a nightmare beyond their darkest imaginings. As they settled into their newfound haven, their initial excitement turned to unease. Strange occurrences whispered their sinister presence. It began with faint footsteps echoing from above, barely audible yet enough to send a shiver down their spines. Emily convinced herself it was merely the creaking of an old house settling into the night. Days turned into sleepless nights as a pervasive sense of being watched enveloped the couple. They would awaken in cold sweats, their eyes darting around the room, sensing an unseen presence lurking in the shadows. Whispers tickled their ears, as if a phantom breath whispered sinister secrets into their minds. Their dread reached its pinnacle when Emily, consumed by curiosity, decided to investigate the source of their torment. Armed with a flickering candle and trembling limbs, she ascended the narrow attic stairs that led to the dark unknown. The oppressive air thickened with each step, as if the house itself warned her of the horrors to come. The attic, a dimly lit chamber of forgotten relics, greeted Emily with a musty smell and a silence that seemed to scream. Moonlight pierced through a solitary window, casting eerie shadows upon the forgotten remnants of lives long past. And there, in the darkest corner, a set of eyes met Emily's gaze, gleaming with a malevolence that made her blood run cold. Fear clawed at her heart as she stumbled backward, desperate to escape the menacing presence that inhabited the attic. She hurriedly descended the stairs, gasping for air, her mind a whirlwind of terror. James, awakened by her frantic descent, embraced her trembling form, his own face contorted with a mixture of concern and fear. They confided in each other, their voices barely above a whisper, sharing their terrifying experiences. James, burdened by his wife's torment, vowed to protect her and uncover the dark secrets that plagued their home. Together, they delved into the history of the house, unearthing a dark tale that had been buried in the shadows for centuries. Legend spoke of a malevolent presence that had once dwelled within the walls, a vengeful spirit bound to the attic by an ancient curse. It was said that this entity fed on fear, tormenting its victims until their minds succumbed to madness. Emily and James realized with mounting dread that they had awakened this malefic force by intruding upon its domain. With desperation gnawing at their souls, the couple sought the help of a renowned paranormal investigator. Armed with an arsenal of arcane knowledge and protective charms, the investigator delved into the depths of the attic, prepared to confront the malevolent spirit head-on. The battle between the investigators and the spirit was fierce, a clash of wills that rattled the very foundations of the house. Screams echoed through the hallways, blending with the haunting wails of the tormented entity. The air crackled with energy as the investigators performed rituals to sever the spirit's ties to the mortal realm. Finally, the decisive moment arrived. A surge of otherworldly power emanated from the attic, shaking the entire house. The investigators chanted ancient incantations, their voices trembling with a mix of fear and determination. As the final words reverberated through the air, a blinding light burst forth, illuminating the darkness that had plagued the house for far too long. When the light subsided, a silence fell upon the house, broken only by the soft whispers of the wind outside. Emily and James cautiously ascended the attic stairs, their hearts pounding with a mix of anticipation and trepidation. What they discovered left them both relieved and shaken to the core. The malevolent spirit that had haunted them had vanished, its spectral presence forever banished from the house. However, what remained were the remnants of its existence, a collection of ancient artifacts, eerie symbols, and etchings upon the attic walls, bearing witness to the malevolence that had once resided there. In the aftermath of their harrowing ordeal, Emily and James found solace in knowing that their home was finally free from the clutches of darkness. They decided to renovate the attic, transforming it into a space of light and tranquility, a place that would forever serve as a reminder of their triumph over the forces of evil. As the years passed, the house regained its former charm. Emily and James flourished, their bond strengthened by the shared experience that had tested their resolve. The attic, once a source of nightmares, became a symbol of resilience and the triumph of light over darkness. Yet, even in their newfound peace, a lingering sense of caution remained. The memory of those sleepless nights and the watchful eyes that had observed their every move left an indelible mark on their souls. They couldn't help but cast an occasional glance toward the attic, half expecting a shadowy figure to reappear, a remnant of the horrors they had endured. And so, the house stood as a testament to their resilience and the eternal struggle between good and evil. It whispered tales of the past, a reminder to future residents that the battle against the unknown could be won, but never forgotten. As the years rolled on, the house would continue to attract those seeking a new home, unaware of the darkness that had once lurked within its walls. To this day, visitors passing by the Victorian house tell stories of its haunted past, cautioning others to tread carefully and respect the spirits that may linger. The tale of Emily and James, the courageous couple who faced unimaginable terror and emerged victorious, became a whispered legend, a chilling reminder of the malevolence that can hide in plain sight. And as the sun sets over the house, casting long shadows upon its weathered exterior, the attic stands as a silent sentinel, guarding its secrets from the prying eyes of those who dare to venture too close. For within its walls, a chapter of horror and redemption was etched into the very fabric of its being, forever bound to its eerie history.